Hi Leo, welcome to your weekly love reading. What's really going on for you this week in terms of love? 10 of Cups, sorry, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, you just feel so connected with the divine now, and there's all this abundance. You feel provided for. You feel deep fulfillment in this union, because it's not just this powerful love, it's not just this powerful reconciliation of you and your soulmate. It's how that represents everything else. You connect on that unity consciousness, so this love unites you with your soul family. And the divine and the infinite universe with all this abundance. So you may have come from a place of lack, a lot of lack. You know, this 10 of Swords, like I said, a lot of things were falling apart, and that seems extremely threatening, scary, and like everything's going wrong to the ego or the false self or the 3D version of self. Maybe a lot of things in the 3D have completely fallen away, but it was, you know, when we go through adversity, that's when we go inwards more. That's when we find God, or we find the soul family, we find our faith to look in a different direction for that safety, for that wholeness, for that comfort. And we look, it's like you look within. You and your person looked within, found all this abundance. This is finding your self-worth, feeling so loved by the divine, because it feels like a gift for both of you that you're brought together to connect you with the infinite universe. Yeah, look, it's like one of you or both of you felt like this, and then the other person came in. I do feel it's like divine feminine, you were calling out to the divine, and then look at this, it's like that the energy here between divine masculine and feminine, this light, this magic, the universe, the unity consciousness beyond this earth plane opened up to you. And divine masculine, it's like they gave you their cup with this magic in. It's like they had this magic to offer, and that's moving this person like out of adversity into a brighter future, and vice versa, I feel as well. And you both feel happy, because the 10 of Pentacles normally shows the old man who's provided for his family. It's like divine masculine feels like good to have provided this help, assistance, love, and divine feminine, you feel the same way. You feel all that fulfillment in giving your heart and shining out your love and light to divine masculine as well. And you've had many past lives together and worked together as a team in many different dimensions as well. So what's really going on in your divine union? Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Yeah. Just going to pull some out and then look at them all. The seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. I remember soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Okay, so weight of the world, yeah. Your souls could not carry the huge weight of denser energies, things that were out of alignment with your true soul self. So it's like you met in order to help each other release this huge weight on your shoulders by creating healthy boundaries. And that can be learning to say no in your life. That can be learning to create a boundary in your mind and not let the fear of others' opinions of you weigh you down. So I feel like you and your person were people pleasers in certain ways. You're letting a lot of stuff go. A lot of things are shifting because it's not yours to carry. It wasn't a reflection of your true self. It was all the false self, conditioning, illusions, and all the burdens of that. There's this powerful cleansing, rejuvenating. This is what your connection, your love represents. You both feel as though you're totally immersed in so much healing energy, love and light. And it's so mystical. It really transports you to the higher dimensions, but it brings that down into your 3D life. Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. So yeah, that was like the moon card, the unconsciousness. Because neither of you could really see as much as you do now, all this unconsciousness that you were carrying. All you knew was that you felt extremely burnt out, extremely unfulfilled, like something was definitely amiss. You felt this divine discontent, and you would have been searching for truth, searching for something that just clicked into place, because it was like on a soul level you both knew that there was something more to come before you met each other. You felt like things weren't quite right, but you couldn't put your finger on what was wrong exactly, because of the social conditioning to be in a social matrix. It keeps us in a very limited sort of belief system, so we can't see beyond that. But this union has made you both be able to see beyond that, like way beyond the limiting perspectives from before you met. And again, these seas here just look extremely inviting and healing, rejuvenating. And this, when you think of the sea, it can make you just feel so at peace, tranquility. And it's like the depths, because when you're at the sea, it's like the unknown depths, which will represent like the mysteries of life. You feel connected with the mysteries of life, so the mysteries of the soul, the great unknown. Deep cellular healing. So yeah, there's intense clearing out of stuff that was just a huge weight on your shoulders and making you incredibly unhappy, creating anxiety. Like when you look at it in that sense, it's like you weren't well, you were unwell, you were just stuck in a lot of density and stuff that was making you feel bad on a deep subconscious level. So there's this deep cellular healing, the light of your union, the love, creates that powerful cellular healing, because you're just immersed in it, it rejuvenates you, it brings you back into alignment with your soul, and automatically that dissolves that density. So that's what also leads to a lot of shifts in your outer world. As you shift within, the outside changes to reflect that as well. Through each other you see the mirror of true self. You see into the infinite universe, which is where you're from. You remember, there's this deep, you remember each other, you know, you recognize each other. That Six of Cups is the soulmate reunion card, and that is like you've known each other from past lives and other dimensions, and you remember this. Meeting each other is like it sparked, it clicked into place, the answer. Like you were looking for truth in a deep, deep way. And this connection, it's like the lock and the key that open the door to seeing so much more truth than you were able to see before. You remember the soul plan. And that soul plan is you work together to help each other with that growth, with that deep awakening. So I'm going to finish this reading with a Rumi Oracle card. It's going to be a powerful message from spirits. What's really going on in your connection at this time? What part of the path are you on? And there'll be a lot of advice in this card from spirit as well. What do you need to know right now? Blood Angel, number 7. I can't remember what this one's about, so I'm interested to read this. Blood Angel. In the midst of the darkness, a moon appeared with its brilliance. Stepping down from the clouds, it glanced at me like a falcon that hunts a bird and steals it away. It captured me and flew back to infinite space. As I looked for myself, I could not find me, for my body had become all soul in the tenderness of love. The 9 spheres of heaven dissolved in that moon as the ship of my existence drowned in the sea of love. Do you dare place a limit on how much life you can contain? I pour of myself into your heart and invite you to become nothing and everything with me. Let us be the sunrise that greets the new day, and the sunset that honours the dying of the day in radiant glory. Let us be the angel of light arising from darkness, and the starburst in the awakening heart of a human beloved. Be the moon at the back of my heart, and the sun at the front of my heart. Be wordless and wise. Let us have nothing that we know for certain, and be content. Let us be all, and let us be nothing. Let us be. The oracle of the blood angel comes to you with a particular message. You are being given the gift of more life. You may experience this as growth, expansion, more energy, more life force or divine electricity circulating through your system. The blood angel understands that in the gift of great life, which enables a soul to live more of its essence, becoming a more palpable divine presence upon this earth, there are many unavoidable experiences. One of these is that there will be more sunsets to counter the increase in your sunrises. This is about balance. When opening up to receive more, one needs to empty out what has been to allow for a new influx of energy. It is not about an exchange of equal measure, for you will receive according to the greater generosity of life itself, and thus even more shall be offered in compensation for what you are willing to release. However, release must take place. Balance is the natural law. The sunset makes way for a time of night. That might be the darkness of grief, or the stirring of unknown places within that only reveal themselves in clarity the following morning. Be ready to endure the sunset and the night, to become ready to receive the sunrise, and with it more life is your divine task now. Why is this coming to you? You are ready for it. You have outgrown what has been, and it cannot satisfy your soul anymore. A part of you, your mind perhaps, may question whether or not you really want the change inherent in this oracle divine gift or not. You may prefer that things remain the same, but what are you really wanting in that belief? Happiness? A sense of safety and security? Love? Remember that in any divine gift, no matter whether it seems to come at first through an obvious bestowal of grace, such as a wish coming true, or a prayer being answered, or through a hidden grace of a loss or ending in our lives, there is always an offering of greater life within it. The blood angel tells you to not make yourself too small for what is happening in your soul and life now by holding on to what you know, or holding on when it is better to let go. It may not be easy, but you will gain more trust in the divine, in you, in life, and great power and heavenly play can and will flow through your soul into the world. The blood angel invites you to accept the genius of life and allow it to flow through you, circulating your divine light even more abundantly into the world around you. This oracle comes with a particular blessing of well-being and vitality. You have perhaps become tired or are well, but seek to engage in new projects or practices that will stretch or challenge you. The blood angel brings you the blessing of whatever energy is required to expand into where life is leading you. What the divine has instilled within your heart shall be financed with life force and energy, so it may be brought to fulfillment. This is a sacred contract of human life. The journey shall be taken by the soul, and there will be challenges, and yet what is required for divine fulfillment will always be available. If you have been struggling with your energy levels, or with emotional or psychological challenges, more so than usual perhaps, then you are asked to complete the sacred honouring ritual for the cloak of the Christ oracle, after you have completed the ritual for the blood angel. The reason for this is that your energy, as you are going through growth and opening, can become unstable for a time, more porous or vulnerable than usual. This is nothing to be concerned about, but you will benefit from more spiritual protection during this time. These rituals will assist you in gaining additional spiritual protection. If you need to take any particular action to bring yourself healing and wellness, these rituals will help you become conscious of and ready for that action simply through life experiences and internal wisdom when the time is right. Here is the sacred honouring ritual. Say, blood angel of unconditional life and divine love, bless me with the life force I need to attain my divine destiny. I open to your grace with perfect trust and perfect love. So be it. Close your eyes and notice your breath. Imagine or intend that you can sense the blood moving in your veins. So much life abounds in your body, soul. In your own time, just open your eyes. You have completed your honouring ritual. So I will read the sacred honouring ritual for the cloak of the Christ as well. Open your arms wide above your head and tip your gaze gently up towards the heavens. If you are inside, imagine or intend that you can gaze beyond the physical structure of the ceiling right into the sky that lies above. Lower your arms to prayer position at your heart and say aloud, if possible, Rumi and Jesus Christ, who love me without condition, offer me the cloak of the Christ, the mantle of divine protection now, that I may receive the karmic grace and healing I need through the power and mercy of your presence. Thank you. Sit quietly and imagine you are surrounded by a dark, comforting cloak. You can easily breathe through it. You can easily see light within it, or filtering through it if needs be, or you may feel comfortable in the darkness. Let it be whatever is most relaxing and soothing for you. You may even notice it to be the night sky dappled with stars wrapping around you. Close your eyes and relax now for as long as feels good. That may be for a minute, for 15 to 20 minutes or longer. Just be with what feels appropriate and best for you at this time. When you feel you are ready to arise from your rest, simply place your hands at your heart and say thank you. You may notice strong energetic sensations or emotions during this process or in the day following. You may notice repetitive thought patterns that you need to confront and challenge with more loving thoughts. You may have significant dreams in the evening following also. It may be very subtle for you, so much so that you wonder if anything has happened and if it has worked. It has. The effect will be demonstrated at the right time. Trust. So I really hope this reading has resonated really deeply with you. If it has, please give it a thumbs up, write a comment, share it and subscribe. It really helps me out. Thank you so much for joining me here. Take care. Bye.